G'day, Alex Collins with the Bendigo Sheep and Lamb Market Report for McKean McGregor. The last market in August saw about 9,000 new seasons lambs there today, about 7,500 old lambs there, and about 9,000 sheep, which was double the sheep number of last week. We'll start off with the sheep. They've held absolutely fully firm to be a fraction dearer on the heavy end, the sheep, so that was great to see on an increased number. Your top absolute, thumping heavyweight export weathers up to a top of about 204 or 5. Real heavy crossbred ewes, and there was some big, some monstrous first cross ewes in the yards there today. Extra heavy types made up to 215. A lot of good solid merino ewes from 160 through to about 185. All those heavy sheep selling exceptionally well. Back in the middle bracket of sheep, 145 through to 165 covered a lot of those, sort of medium weighted. 50. The extra heavies, you're probably more so $5 a little bit under because they've got enormous weight in them. All your tradie sheep around $5.52. Very few sheep under about $100. In the lamb job, 6 or 7 better across the board on suckers. So we saw suckers made up to 200 today. They were an enormous pen of lambs, but lambs making 185 through to 190. Some extra heavy types there. They're all sort of around $6, 580 through to sort of 610 or 20 would cover them. Your next bracket of lambs down 165 through to about 175. They're heavy lambs as well. They're making probably 610 to 630, and we saw the trade bracket get a little bit stronger in the supermarkets, just paying a little bit more money dollars per head today. 160 through to probably 173 or 4 covered them. 650 through to 680. So certainly a little bit better there. Your genuine trade types 20-22 kilos. Not many of those lambs yarded because we've just seen the quality of the lambs put the weight past that, but probably $6.70 touching $7 in places for your genuine 20-21 kilo neat trade lambs. Very few light lambs yarded. Very few under about $145. Old lambs up to 210 for some really heavy lambs. Depending on quality, depended where you sat sort of dollars per head and cents a kilo wise. But I thought most of those lambs are in a bracket between $5 or $6. It depends on quality, which end of the spectrum you sit at. Very few merino lambs to quote on of any note there, but similar to old crossbred lambs certainly. Until next week, we'll catch up with you then.